You want to start developing React Native application but you don't know how? This video is your starting point. Join me in today's video and to learn more about environment setup for a React Native application, installing all needed softwares you want to develop in React Native, and also dive deeply into Hello World application to understand the structure of a basic project. In today's video, we will also run this application in Android Emulator, iOS simulators, also on your physical device using Expo Go and in the web browser. So cannot wait to start. Hello everyone and welcome to my video today, React Native Hello World video. In today's video, we will create a very basic React Native application. We will run it on Android Emulator and iOS Simulator. We will also go through the process of environment setup, downloading all needed software you need, and understand the basic project, and look at also some basic information about React Native. So let's go ahead and start this React Native project. We need a couple of softwares to be installed on our device. I will share today the needed software for Windows and for Mac OS, also the command line that need to download. First of all, we need an IDE. The best one is Visual Studio Code. This is here. I will share in the description the link to download Visual Studio Code on your machine. If you have Windows or Mac, there is here a specific links to click. After that, we need Node.js, and Node is important for package management. Also another command for Mac and for Windows operating system. I will share everything in the bio here. And in order to know if you already have Node or not, you could head to your terminal and test here Node version. And if you already have it on your device, you will get a version right away. Other than that, you will get a command, an error that there is no node recognized. So that means you have to download Node.js first. Visual Studio Code number 1, Node.js number 2, and then we need Expo CLI to develop and work with React Native. So Expo CLI is a framework that helps you with new tools and developments. You could make it easier for you to start with React Native. So Expo CLI, this is the command for Expo CLI. I will share it in here and also in the bio. So you can head to your terminal and write this command. If you already have Expo CLI before, double check by writing Expo and test if there is version. If you have it, I think it's going to be double of those dashes, and no, not yet. So there we go, I have it in here. So it is 6.3.12. This is the version that I have it for my Expo CLI, even though I got a warning, but that's okay. It does not support Node 17, but I already going to work with Node, another different version of Node. So I have Expo CLI. In your case, you have to download it first and then test by writing this command. Okay. After Expo CLI, we need Expo Go to be installed on our phones as a physical devices to test React Native application. You could head to App Store or Google Play and download Expo Go, and this is here the icon of this app. This installation is important if you need to test your React Native project on a physical device. Beside physical device, you can test your application on Android Emulator, as I'm doing in here, or iOS Simulator, as I also have in here. So I can download those virtual devices on my virtual phones or virtual phone devices on my device if I have Android Studio and Xcode. So this option for those who already have those software, Android Studio and Xcode, this is an option to install those virtual devices and test our React Native project as well. There is one more option. I will keep it for later when we are developing. So after finish all the installation and prepare your device and laptop for React Native. Let's go ahead and start creating the first project. You can do that in the command line from the terminal, or you can do that from Visual Studio Code embedded terminal. So either or. So this is here, I can do the same thing. So I will stick with the terminal, and this is the command npx create Expo app, and add here template. Okay, and this should give you the options to select one of those available templates. You may have different lists rather than me. This is also depend on the CLI that you have. I will go with a blank because this is give me an empty minimum application, and this is JavaScript. I need to start with JavaScript, not TypeScript. In your case, if you get a different structure, try the default template. It's your default template could be JavaScript. So let's go ahead with a blank one, and I will give it a name here, Hello World app. And this is going to load everything for me. npm install is running right now, installing all needed modules for my first React Native project. We will see later on what those node modules when we open the project. And here we go, it is done now, and my project is ready. I can enter this project using the command cd, and I could say type here hello world app, and I could also use ls to see the available or existing files and folder that has been created for me. And I could do the same thing from Visual Studio Code, so I can see the files themselves. And after that, I could also run the app on Android and iOS or web, because this is React Native cross-platform application, one code, run everywhere. I will right now go ahead to my Visual Studio Code and open my project in Visual Studio Code. So open folder, and I should see my application here. If you don't see it, go ahead and search for the location, and I will go with Hello World app, open, and this is my first React Native application. We got here a couple of files and folders in the existing template that we select. App.js is the most important file where we have JavaScript code. We also going to take a look at those files and packages in a second. But now, in order to run this app, as you can see, I got here my first basic JavaScript function, which is called app. This function is going to be my main component in this application, and I could see here also text, which is open the app.js to start working with your app, and status bar and some styling. We will go ahead and understand the structure in more details, but let's right now try to run this app on emulators and the simulators, and also on our physical device. So this is the application after created. Let's go and open a terminal window, and now I need to start Expo. So, and we'll go to the command npx expo start, and this command will give me the available option to run this project. And this is the basic project, the template that I have. And as you can see, guys, number one, I see here a QR code. This QR code, I can scan it to open Expo Go on my physical device, the one that we already installed earlier. And I got here several options as well. Open Android, open iOS simulator, open web is highlighted for me right now, and we have open debugger, reload app, toggle menu, and other options. Okay, because I have Android Emulator, which is here, I will close this app. Because I have Android Emulator, I can select the option, I could press A. And because I have also iOS simulator, I could press option I. In your cases, you should, if you already have them installed, go ahead and open those virtual devices before you press A or I to save you some time. Okay, so I will here click A, and as you can see, it's opening Android and it takes some time to download it on my Android emulator, and I can see right now this text, and this text come from my the text that I have it in here, which is open up app.js to start working. This is exactly what I was expecting to see. And this is for Android emulator. If I need to open iOS, I will hit right now I, and this I open right now Android iOS simulator for me. And again, it takes some time, and right now it's open the app in this simulator. Now I have both apps up and running, and both of them have the same text. So now the nice thing about hot reload is this. Now my applications are up and running, and any changes in this code right now will be reflected right away in the applications in my virtual devices. So if I change here the text, and let's say here, welcome to my channel, and if I hit save here, save this text, I will see the updated text in those simulators and emulator, as you can see right now. And let's say if I add another text right below the first one in my first view that I have, and if this is, if I said here, don't forget to like and subscribe, and if I save it, I will also see the updated text in those devices. So this is now from my physical device in order to test Expo Go. This is the application that I have, and this is the QR code. In the moment when I open my camera application from my physical device, I will get this message open in Expo Go. Clicking on this message, it will navigate to the application right away, where I could see the two texts as we have in the virtual devices earlier. I would like here to also test this app using the web, which is option number 4. After testing Android and iOS simulator and also look at Expo Go, we will look at the web, which is using the browser. Some of you may have this option highlighted, and if you press W, as I have in here, you will get this message asking you for some missing modules. Those missing modules are listed in here, and they give you the command right away to install those missing modules. So after this installation, you should be able, I did that in my other terminal, and after the installation is done, I again run the command npx expo start. So I get another new QR code open in another port, and I have right now open web is not highlighted, so I can right now try to open the same application in my browser. And this is the app in my browser, as you could see, similar to Android emulator and simulator, and also similar to the virtual device. So this is how can I run this app on the web browser in case I don't have, if in case none of the previous options are working, I'm still able to see the app in my browser. Look at the structure of this application. I could see node module, which is a folder that contains a lot of modules inside it, and this node module is a huge folder that contains all dependencies and module I need to use it in this project. I have a file called app.js, which contains JavaScript code, the root node or the root component for my JavaScript application. This app as a function here, export, it is publicly accessed, so I could use it from outside of this file. And because of that, I can go to node index.js file, and I can pass it as a parameter to register root component function. This register root component function is a function from Expo CLI. So that means my app is the root component of this React Native project. Later on in next videos, we will add more components, make it a bigger component tree that contain a lot more components rather than this one. There is another important files in here. One of them is package init.json and package.json. Those two files contain the name and versions of all packages. I have them in Node modules. So for example, one of the packages is, let's say, code frame, and this package is available inside Node module. Which version? Here's the version of this package, for the location, the dependency that this package needs, and all the information needed to download this package. Once again, if this Node module deleted. So this Node module could be deleted. So if I need to send the code to you, I'm not going to share via the web or by email this huge folder. Other than that, I will delete it. I send the file to you or the project to you. Because you have package lock.json and package.json, you are able to run this command npm install, and this packages will be reinstalled again on your end. So you don't have to pass or to share this package Node module with anyone because it is a big one. App.js file that contain the JavaScript code represent the design of my application, and this design, if you notice, similar to HTML. Yes, I have tags and attributes for those tags, and each tag has an opening and closing tag and represent an element in my screen. And beside this HTML that's represented inside my JavaScript code, I could see a CSS kind of syntax, which is in here, the style sheet object that I have it down there. This is a style for my container. This is here the view. The view tag is designed in this container style. So I could see that the background is white, right? If this background is not white, if this is a black background, if I hit save, I should see a black background in those devices. So this background comes from here because the view design is in this style object. This video helpful, and not only the style, I could add as many style objects as I want. For example, if I need to style this text, I could add another style into this style object, and let's say I will here say text style. And for this text style, I will, let's say, specify the font size, and I need, for example, the font size to be 40, and I need a color to be red. Okay, so this text style, I'm just creating it down here, but without assigning it to any one of my tags in this JSX object. So I will assign it to welcome to my channel. So if I will say here as an attribute, I will pass it and say here styles.text style. So my first text right now will become a red text with the font size to be 40. I will show you that before updating. So this is before updating, both texts have the same size, both of them are black. After this update, I should see the first text red and size 40, and the second one black and the standard font size. So this update helped me understand how this design, the basic components created and designed using those views that I have them from React Native library, the open source library. View and text I'm using in here, and this is the basic style object I'm also creating in this JavaScript file. Later on, in later videos, we will create more complicated views, bringing more items. Let's say here I could add flat list if I want, I can add image, I can add a button, or any other views I want to use in my design. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of my updated videos. Stay tuned and see you later.